Hi everybody, thank you for watching. Today I am going to teach you how to do natural application so it looks kind of like gel polish on top of your real nails. This technique is called overlay. I'm only using one tip here as you can see, and I already prepped the nails. I am using my number 14 brush and I am applying sideways so I make sure I don't touch the sides because the nail is already small to begin with. I am applying thin layers of colored acrylic because I'm going to be encapsulating this color since it's not thick enough to just leave it by itself. I am repeating the same process to all the nails that are going to have this mint color on. Remember to do thin layers of acrylic, however, make sure you cover the whole nail and that there's an even application so your color doesn't look patchy. Repeat the same process to the other hand. I am going to add a very thin layer of glitter because I'm going to be putting mylar on top of it, and I just want to emphasize that this layer has to be super thin so when you put the mylar on top and you encapsulate, your nail is not thick at all. After applying glitter on the ring finger, I'm moving on to the index finger and I'm adding little specks of glitter on top of it, and I'm making sure my brush is super wet so I can move that glitter around and I can work with it. Continuing, I am going to be adding mylar, so I just wet my brush, put a little bit of clear acrylic, very little, and then grab the mylar and start placing it on the nail as so. I am going to be repeating the same process to the other ring fingernail. The reason why I placed the mylar on the nail using a little bit of clear acrylic and wetting my brush a lot is because I want the mylar to stay on the nail, because when you encapsulate, if you don't put any clear acrylic around it or use acrylic to attach it to the nail, it's going to drag right off when you try to encapsulate. I am now encapsulating these nails with clear acrylic, and I am using the same technique that I used when I applied the colored acrylic. So the reason why I didn't encapsulate the index finger is because I am going to be adding a lace pattern with a stamping plate, and then after that's completely dried, I am going to be encapsulating. Don't worry about the excess from the stamping right now on the cuticle area, because when you cleanse at the end, you can use 100% acetone to remove all the excess acrylic and all the excess polish and anything like that that you have on the cuticles. This is what the nails look like so far. Now after everything's dry, I am using an 80 to 100 file to shape the nails. For removing excess acrylic, I use a carbide of a medium grit. So this is what they look like so far. I shaped them and I also removed all the excess acrylic, and I also cleansed them so I can add my Swarovski crystals. I am using brush and glue to adhere the crystals to the surface of the nail. I am now contouring the sides of the crystals with a little bit of clear acrylic to make sure they stay in place. After cleansing, shaping, and adding my crystals, I am now adding my favorite gel top coat, and then I am going to cure these nails for 3 minutes. By the way, make sure you don't go over the Swarovski crystals with the gel top coat because it will dull their shine. After curing, this is the final result. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please share, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.